Hello there and welcome to The Wandering Wolf. I'm your host, Mark Rhodes, and as always with me is my friend and fellow Wolves lifer, Mr. Craig Forward. How are you, sir?
I'm very well, Mr. Rhodes. I'm very well. Good to see you.
You too. You too.
I'm looking forward to tonight's instalment.
Me too. Well, I think I am. I don't know. I'm a bit rusty because we haven't done one of these in a while. So we'll see. It is a versus the pack.
Don't start with those excuses.
I know I've got to get them in already, mate, because I'm up against a fellow Wolves fan. He's got the top on. I didn't get the memo. I'm sorry. It's Aden. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks for having me on the show.
It's an absolute pleasure, mate. Now you're a Wolves fan, and you're doing stuff at college. Yeah. Tell us a little bit about that, mate.
Yeah, so I'm in my final year of college doing creative media.
Yeah,
and I mean, I'm hoping to get in like the media industry a bit like yourselves with Wandering Wolf. But I mean, having your own like YouTube channel like based on Wolves, I mean, that's like the ultimate goal, really, for me.
Yeah, is that what you want to do?
Yeah. Awesome? I mean, similar. So I mean,
don't do exactly the same, Aden, because
probably a different idea.
Oh, I'm sweating already. We haven't even started the quiz yet. No, Aden, if you love Wolves and you're passionate about it, which you obviously are, get it done, mate. Get it done. Yeah. Why
do you
not?
know what? Do you know what? I'll just say this right before we started. You know, there's a lot of Wolves content out there.
There is,
and you know what? You just need to. Whether you want to do it on your own or grab a buddy or a few buddies or whatever, just do it, mate. You know, whatever makes you feel good, people will listen. And if nothing else, it's good to chat with your mates, which is exactly why we started. And
100%.
Just do it, mate. You know, you got to start. So,
I mean, I have a TikTok account. It's called Football Heritage. I mean, it's nothing like special at the moment, but I mean, you know.
You ain't been on this yet, mate.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just
say
saying.
That again. Football Heritage, was it? Drop that in there.
Yeah, I mean,
that's happening. We'll stick with it. Yeah. So, what type of stuff do you do on your TikTok channel then, mate? Is it well, it's obviously football based.
Yeah, completely based on football. Yeah. It's 3 posts a day.
Yeah. How many a day?
3. Well,
blimey.
Get them off Twitter, really.
Oh God. Well, we need to up our game.
It's not the hardest to find.
Brilliant. So, well, it's great to have you on the channel, mate, and good luck with your final year of your course and stuff. And I'm sure it's gonna really work out for you. And if we can help in any way whatsoever, or you can help us. Hey, who knows?
Hey, I think it's gonna be the other way around, right?
I agree. That's completely agree. So let's do the quiz, and maybe this is a test on how much you are a Wolves fan. Yeah. Okay. So we'll go over to our quiz master, Mr. Craig Forward, with the rules and regulations.
Well, welcome to tonight's instalment of the quiz. Got my quiz master top on. Not sure what you've come as, Rhodesy.
I don't know. So, well, it's not pink. It's salmon. My kids keep calling it pink. It's not. It's salmon.
It's definitely salmon. It takes a real man to wear salmon.
Thank you. I'm so sweaty. Like, what's this light doing? It's like, this is what we need to work on, Aden. You need to help me with my lighting because this is not working.
Your lighting looks superb tonight, Rosie. I thought there was a heat lamp though on your head.
Oh, God, don't, because it makes me sweat even more. Come on, carry on with the quiz.
Stop drinking tea and get some water or a damp tea towel or something.
Some Ribena, sponsor of the show, hopefully.
Oh, mine's just out of reach, but yeah, Ribena. If you're listening.
Almost certainly are. Almost certainly are.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
Right, Aden, as you are tonight's guest, you're going to go first.
Okay.
As is tradition with the quiz, so I'm going to get straight into it. And good luck to you both.
Cool.
Wait 1 second. Can I just put my 2 pence worth in? I'm so sorry. If either of us get it wrong, is it worth passing it over to the other player?
That's not how tonight's quiz is going to work.
Okay, fine. I just wanted to, Aden, like it wouldn't have been right if I didn't say that, would it? You know, if we're like, oh, I really know this, but you're not letting us. If it's your question, it's your question.
We're
Fair
absolutely
enough.
Not changing it.
Fair
this
enough.
Late hour.
Sorry, Mr. Quizmaster. Sorry.
You will be. Right.
Okay, go on, carry on. Sorry,
Aden,
I'll keep it short.
I apologise about that.
It's
The
all right.
quizmaster will be having stern words
Sorry,
after this call.
apologies.
Right,
Apologies.
Aden, question one, mate. Joleon Lescott played for Wolves until 2006, until he moved to which club? Was it A, Manchester City, B, Everton, or C, Aston Villa?
He's definitely played for all them clubs, but I think he played for Man City like not too long ago. Well, like in 2012, didn't he? And then he went to Villa. So either Man City or Everton. I think.
That's not the question.
You've got to work it out.
No, I'm absolutely. I'm with you, mate. I'm with you.
So he played for Wolves until 2006, until he moved to which club? Man City, Everton, or Villa?
I'm gonna go Man City.
Man City.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Everton, mate. It's Everton.
Oh,
I think he went from
Okay.
Everton to Man City, didn't he?
Yeah, I was thinking because it was a bit later on in his career.
Yeah. It's that was naughty. That was because they were very, very close together. We got a lot of money from Everton for him, didn't we? Not enough, but we did get quite a lot of money for him.
Yeah, back then. Yeah.
Yeah,
Not enough. Not
enough. Class player.
Never enough.
Never
Right,
enough.
Right, Mark,
Sorry.
over to you.
Sorry.
Over to you. You are right. Next. Who is the youngest ever player to have played at senior level for Wolves post-war? Is it A, Jimmy Mullen, B, Ron Flowers, or C, Robbie Keane?
They were all.
So these are more your age group. See what I've done there?
That's so out of order. I'm not 100. Three fantastic players, to be fair. Well, Robbie Keane was he was about 17, wasn't he? Which is really, really young for first team football. Dugan was really young as well, and Flowers were really young. So well done on the question.
It was Jimmy Mullen. Jimmy Mullen, not Dugan.
Okay. Well, I don't know about Jimmy. No, I'm not going for Mullen then because I thought it was Derek Dugan.
Okay.
I think it's either Robbie Keane or Ron Flowers. My dad would know this. Big time.
There's no
big
phone of
time.
friends here, mate.
Okay, I am gonna go Robbie Keane because I remember him being he was a baby,
ridiculously young.
Yeah, but I don't know whether he was as young as Ron Flowers. But there you go, we'll find out in a minute, won't we?
You'll find out right now that it was actually a Jimmy Mullen.
Oh right, so I could have gone all the way around and still got it wrong. Aiden, we're having a shocker here, mate. Yeah.
So that's 0-0.
0-0. Great start.
Good start. Right, Aiden. Question 2. Our guest last week was David Ned Kelly. He was on the show talking about his life and career. After his time at Wolves, where did he move on to? Was it A, Sunderland, B, Charlton, or C, Newcastle?
David Ned Kelly.
Oh, this is another great question. Well done, Craig. You're doing well here.
I'm going to have to go over guesses, to be honest.
It's a tough one, this.
Yeah. Could you repeat the answers again?
Yep, I'll read it all again, mate. Our guest, David Kelly, was on the show talking about his life and career. After his time at Wolves, where did he move to? Was it A, Sunderland, B, Charlton, or C, Newcastle?
I'm going to go with B, Charlton.
B, Charlton. Oh, it's not, mate. It's Sunderland. Unlucky.
Tough, because he played for Newcastle and Sunderland, didn't he?
Tough question, that.
Really tough, that. Yeah.
Tough question.
We need to get one right, Aiden, as this is like... Yeah, well, both of us. We need to actually get one right. This is... we've got so many people going to be watching going...
Yeah, I mean, mind you, both of those are a bit before my time. So.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fair.
I'll tell you
fair,
what,
absolutely fair.
These quizzes are really tough for our generation, Aiden, but Mark seems to... he's a fountain of knowledge. So.
He's just giving me grief already, mate. Okay, go on.
All right,
Second
Mark.
question,
Are
matey.
you ready for question 2?
I am ready.
Okay, so Mark Kennedy joined the club in 2001. What a player.
What a great
Where
player.
did he come from? Was it A, Crystal Palace, B, Wimbledon, or C, Manchester City?
Before the answers came up, I was thinking Millwall.
Oh,
So,
well, you can rule that one out.
okay, yeah,
You can
great.
rule that one out.
City, Palace, or Wimbledon?
Wimbledon, yeah.
I don't think it was Wimbledon. Was it Man City? I know he has played for Man City. Yeah, I'm going to go City.
Man City?
Yeah.
Absolutely right, mate.
Ah,
You're off and
great.
running.
Great. Yeah.
1-0.
Look at Aden. He's absolutely fuming. He's fuming.
Fuming.
What would you have gone for, Aden?
I thought that was Man City.
Yeah.
I was going to say, what would you have gone for? Fair play.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
This is. I'm hoping this is more your era, Aden, although it's still a toughie. How many goals did Sylvan Ebanks-Blake score for Wolves?
Ooh.
Was it A, 55, B, 61, or C, 70?
Blimey.
Even if you are Sylvan Ebanks-Blake's like mega fan, that's going to be tough.
Yeah, he had a few mad seasons of scoring, didn't he?
He did.
He's a scoreaholic.
He really is. He really is.
I don't know. I mean, his time in the Premier League, he didn't score a lot, but in the Championship, he was just.
He was a
different grade.
He was a beast, wasn't he?
I think it's. Wait, could you repeat the goals again, please?
Yeah, it's A, 55, B, 61, or C, 70.
I'm going to go with B, 61.
B61. That's absolutely right, mate.
Yay! Well done, mate. Well done. Nice one. I would have gone 70 if anyone. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, yeah, because I just thought he scored so many goals.
Yeah, he did score a lot of goals.
Yeah.
He did score a lot of goals.
Well done, Aden.
I was thinking because he didn't score as many in the Prem, did he? Fine.
Well, yeah, we didn't score any at all, really, did we?
I don't think we scored many that season at all, did we?
Yeah.
Right, Mark.
All right,
back
mate.
to you, mate. So,
Cool.
our guest last week, again, let's mention him, David Ned Kelly.
Boom.
On the show. Tune in if you missed it, obviously.
He's all right.
Where is he currently employed as a development coach? Is it A, Bristol City, B, Northampton Town, or C, Wrexham?
Oh, God. What a great question. I don't think it's Wrexham. And I don't tell me why this makes me not think it, but like Ryan Reynolds and his mate have like bought Wrexham, and I think they'll probably have like a massive clear out and just start
Samuel L. Jackson's development coach.
I was going to say something then, and I thought that's definitely not good for a family podcast, or YouTube channel, which this is.
Okay, I think I know what you're going to say.
Yeah, man. It's something to do with Pulp Fiction. Okay, so I don't think it's Wrexham. So I'm going to either go with Northampton Town, or what was the other one, mate?
It was Bristol City.
Bristol City. Now they're in a higher division. And he's a very good coach. Development coach. I don't know why, but I'm drawn to Northampton Town.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going for Northampton Town.
Okay, I'll take that as your final answer, and that's absolutely right, mate.
Yes! Well, get in there!
Legendary.
Wow.
2 for Rhodesy.
All right. That's how you do it.
Aden, back to you, mate. You ready? Okay, so Michael Oakes was between the sticks for Wolves between 1999 and 2007, playing 199 times for the club. But which local rival did we sign him from? Was it A, West Brom, B, Walsall, or C, Aston Villa?
So 1999. We'd have been in the Championship. I'm thinking. I'm gonna have to guess here as well because it is before my time. So I'm gonna go with Walsall.
No, it's not,
Aston
mate.
Villa.
It's Aston Villa.
I was stuck
Aston
between
Villa,
them.
unfortunately.
Yeah.
Oh,
Aston
lucky,
Villa.
mate. Unlucky.
Yeah, I thought when we were going like, oh, we were in the Championship, we would have bought like one of the keepers from Villa who wasn't getting a game. I thought he's on here. He's got it.
I don't know. I thought because of like budget, so like lower leagues. I don't know. It was one.
There is that. There is that.
Unlucky, mate.
Yeah.
Unlucky. It was a tough question.
You're stitching him up, really, to be honest, Craig. I'm not going to lie. It's,
I'm not stitching anyone up at all.
Well, okay.
The questions come from a random question generator, as you well know.
You always... And I still don't know what that is or where that is. Okay.
So, it's behind me. Right, Rosie. Question 4 for you, my friend. Who has the most appearances for Wolves in goal out of these three? Matt Murray, Rui Patricio, or Paul Jones?
Wow. That's a toughie. When did we buy Rui? He played in the Championship. This is a real toughie because Matt Murray had the injury, but he was like an ever-present for... But I think the injury stopped him. I'm taking Matt Murray out of the equation. Paul Jones did play a lot of games for Wolves, but he wasn't always the number one. I'm going Rui for the simple fact is that like he's always number one for Wolves. Like nobody, like John Ruddy plays but John, oh God, I might have had a shocker here. But I'm still going for Rui Patricio. I'm still going for it. Okay.
I'll put you out your misery, mate. That's absolutely right.
Ah, yes. Yes. Good enough.
I really thought it was Matt Murray.
He had such a bad injury though, and like he would have been. I think he'd still be in goal now, to be honest, if he didn't have his injury.
I can tell you what. Matt Murray was 87. Rui obviously has recently surpassed 100 because he was in the media a lot for that. So he's at 104. And Paul Jones was only 59. Which surprised me because, but you're right, he was number 2 a lot to start with. So.
Yeah. So he only started like playing
Great
like the big.
Though.
Oh, fantastic! One of our best, I reckon.
Yeah, great at saving penalties. So I always remember that.
Oh yeah, what a bloke! What a man! Yeah.
Right, Aden. Last question for you, mate.
Come on, mate.
Let's end on a high, mate.
Come on.
So, Adama Traore has been capped 5 times for his country, Spain, scoring how many goals? Is it A, no goals, B, 1, or C, 3?
Surely no goals. I don't recall him ever scoring, to be honest.
Is that your final answer?
Like this season.
Yeah, that's right, mate. You're absolutely right.
I was like, goals and Traore. What a question.
Yeah.
Well,
anything based on any goal scoring chances, it's 0. That's the answer. 0.
He'll come good, I'm sure.
Yeah, at another club.
The fact. I was more concerned he'd been picked 5 times for Spain.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right,
well
Rosie,
done, mate.
Last one for you. This is definitely your era. Andy Sinton signed for Wolves.
Okay.
Sorry, mate.
Sinton. Oh.
What a player.
I'd love to get him on.
Andy Sinton signed for Wolves from Tottenham in 99. How many goals did he bag for the Wolves during his 3-year spell at the club?
What kind of a question is this?
It's a great one.
In 99 games. He played 99 games for Wolves. Andy Sinton.
No, he signed for Wolves from Tottenham in 1999.
Oh, I was going to say, yeah.
How many goals did he bag for the Wolves during his 3-year spell at the club?
Okay.
Are you not 3 years he played.
You're not giving me any...
A?
Yeah, thanks.
I'm just letting you understand the question first.
Okay, lovely. Yeah, sorry. So, is it A, 3,
B, 7, or C, 11?
Blimey, it's like having another Traore in the team. Uh, so it's 1 in 8, 1 in 10. God. Andy Sinton.
3 years at the club.
I can't remember him scoring hardly any. So what was the lowest one? 3?
3, yeah.
Let's go with that. Yeah. Andy Sinton.
Yeah.
Is it
You'd
right?
be right, mate. Yeah. It's right, yeah.
Shocker.
That makes it 4-2 to you, Rosie, tonight.
Oh, Aiden. Sorry about that, mate. They were tough, man. But, they're only easy if you know them. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Aiden, thanks for doing the quiz, mate. We just want to chat to you just a little bit about how you think Wolves are doing this season. Now we've got the international break and stuff. Has it come at the right time? Where do you think we're lacking? What do you think we should be doing?
The right time. Well, we haven't really this season's just a bit mad, really. They're so inconsistent. So I suppose I feel like after the internationals, it ain't really it's gonna be more of the same, really. So, but yeah, no, this season's just been a hit and miss, really. I said on Twitter the other day that it's definitely like the least enjoyable season I've ever watched of Wolves. Well, mainly because we can't go.
I think that's a massive thing.
Yeah.
I've seen us get relegated twice, and I still feel like I've enjoyed that season more. Like with VAR and all these other rules being added, it's taking the fun out of it, really.
Do you think we should be getting rid of VAR or because the problem with VAR, it's really interesting you bring that up because VAR to me is always going to have the chance of being wrong because it's not a factual decision. It's still the opinion of people upstairs or a referee on the pitch that makes the wrong decision. So it's not 100% proof, and it is sucking the life out of the game, isn't it? Really, it's like nobody celebrates anymore.
Yeah,
well, you can't, can you?
I have to wait about a minute after they kicked off.
Yeah, it's crazy. So you don't really get that in rugby. Obviously, it's a completely different way of playing, and also, but even then, they don't take. Is it just me, or so that they don't take that long to even award a try or a foul as long as football referees do? It just feels like it just isn't right, is it, Craig?
It just doesn't work, mate, at all for me at the moment. I mean, like you say, in other sports, it's an almost instant decision, if you like, and everybody kind of knows the score. But we just seem to be, I don't know, it's just not, it's not working properly. I mean, for goal line technology and stuff, fantastic. Yeah. That's exactly how it should be used for me. But when you start talking about offsides and fingers and elbows.
It's the line. It's the nonsense. They're drawing the half hand, playing them offside. It's like
awful. That should just be onside for me.
Yeah. There's got to be some leeway.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How Aiden, going forward, how do you think it can be improved? If not just VAR, just I suppose football in general, really, because as a spectator sport, it's kind of sucking the life out of it, isn't it?
Yeah, it really is. I mean, I don't know to be honest, but I just think with the how long it takes, I mean, it shouldn't take that long. It ruins it for the fans. It really does. And I mean,
I think you're right in what you're saying. No, I mean, just not being there, it makes it worse, doesn't it? Because at least when you're there, you're in the atmosphere, or even if you can't make the games, having a crowd there, there's that bit of there's some atmosphere and a bit of banter and whatever between the fans. But when it's just drawing lines for an empty stadium, and I don't think anybody's even bothered, are they?
It's sterile at the moment, isn't it?
Are just like, well, if you've got to draw lines, just forget it.
Yeah, so true. So true. If you've got to draw lines, just forget it. That's exactly
Carry on.
how, I completely agree. So I miss the human element of it, the human.
Yeah. Absolutely.
It's not a skill anymore.
Talking points, isn't it, and stuff?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's
what
natural
it's for is.
Oh, sorry.
Go on, Aiden.
No, it's natural for referees to get the odd decision wrong, and that was kind of acceptable before VAR was introduced. It's part of football to have a go at the referee that you come back from a match, complaining about it on Twitter and whatever.
Yeah.
So, I just think it's part of football.
Completely agree.
Yeah.
I completely agree. Yeah. I think it's taken the fun element out of it, and I think maybe I know we've talked about this quite a lot, but about the referees kind of doing an interview after the game just to explain their decisions. And it's not like, they don't do it in, I know rugby is the only example I can think of, but it's a good example because, for one, the players are incredibly respectful to the referee. The referee, you can hear everything that he's saying to the players because it's
That's a big difference.
It really does. And I think it'd help with VAR if the referee could be heard giving his decision, why he came to that decision. At least then you'd get some of the fans saying, I don't agree, but at least he's explained himself and he's not running away down the tunnel.
At least in rugby, like, it feels like the referee's in charge of the game. They respect the referee and what he says goes, and they're just kind of, whether they agree or not, it's kind of like, okay, that's the decision he's come to.
Yeah.
Whereas in football, you got to sort of sympathise with them in a way, because they get so much abuse and they get so much stick and they get no respect on the field, really.
Yeah,
and I know some of the decisions have been absolutely shocking, but I think VAR is causing it to be worse because that nobody knows what should be the right decision, and I think that's probably the biggest problem.
Well, fingers crossed when we do have crowds next season, which is the holy grail. Let's be honest, we all want to get back into that stadium. Who do you think we should be buying, Aden? There's a lot of talk on who we should be getting rid of, Traore, and some players that we should be getting in. But obviously there's going to be a lot of talk about it. But who do you see playing for us next season, and who do you see coming in to actually strengthen what is a pretty threadbare squad?
Yeah, well, I think first things first, we need to be harsh this summer. I mean, there's the likes of Den Donker, there's the lone players like William Jose, Fatina, Nuri, who I think deserve a bit more of a chance. I think the areas where we need to strengthen are definitely centre-back. I think we need 2 centre mids as well, and maybe a winger. But I really would like to see Traore return to his best. I don't know we've waited a while now for a goal or assist. But
quite a while.
Yeah.
He's missing Jimenez. I'll give him that. That is the only thing I'm putting positive in his favour. He's missing Raul Jimenez, as we all are. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
But
nobody more than me.
Oh God, big time. He's like he is. I put a poll out on Twitter and I got such massive backlash about it. Who is a better centre forward, Steve Bull or Raul Jimenez? I didn't say who I preferred. I just put it out there, and basically everyone over 30 was saying Steve Bull's God, Steve Bull's the king, and everybody under 30 was saying, well, it's Jimenez, isn't he? It's like, but I gave like arguments for both, saying,
I remember we went to a pre-season game, didn't we, Rhodesy? I can't remember who it was now, and we're in the press box somehow.
Oh God,
you asked me that very question. I remember we had a good debate about that night,
yes,
and I saw you put it on there, and I thought, oh my God, he's going to get pelters for that.
I really did, mate. Aden, I'll ask you. I know your age, so and I don't know how much you've seen of Steve Bull. I've seen a lot of him, and I've seen a lot of Raul Jimenez. But it'd be nice to get your viewpoint on it, because I think it's a really important question, because we hold Steve Bull in such high regard. And I'm thinking, like, how high are we going to rate Jimenez, when it's all said and done? Do you know what I mean? So who do you think's better?
Well, they played in completely different times, I guess. So, like, Steve Bull now, would he be the same back then? I don't know. But, Steve Bull played at a lower league, didn't he, compared to Raul at the time?
He did. But he did play international football, and he did go to the World Cup. So there is that argument, I suppose. So it is tricky, and like I feel as though I've put you on the spot there, and it's tricky because you haven't seen Steve Bull. It's like I'll ask Craig. Who is a better centre forward, Steve Bull or Raul Jimenez?
You are a horrible person.
Because I'll give my answer afterwards.
Okay.
I will.
Okay,
I'm not going to
well-
sit on the fence. I'll tell you.
Okay, well, you're a horrible person for asking me that. You've put me on the spot. I will give you my answer though, because
Spit out my
and
Ribena.
I think Aiden's obviously absolutely right there. Completely different times, different game, really altogether. So there is that argument, and I don't think there's really a right or a wrong.
Oh, stop sitting on the fence. You're not a politician.
I've got splinters up my bottom. the better striker is Raul Jimenez.
Okay.
And I love Steve Bull. I'm not taking anything away from Steve Bull. Steve Bull, God.
He's
God. Yes. 100% did what he needed to do for us at the time, and will always be forever grateful. And what a legend. We wouldn't be where we are today without him. But if you want to ask me who's the better striker, a simple, plain, one name answer, it's Raul Jimenez.
I can't believe you just said that. I'm only joking. That is actually, I have to agree. He's done it at the highest level, and he is, in my opinion, the best centre forward that has played that I've ever seen play for Wolves. And Steve Bull is a really close second, and I think because of how loyal he was to the club, I think that gives him an argument for being the best. But it's not about that. It's about football talent, and I think if Bully would have played for Man United, probably would have scored a few more goals. But we'll never know that because he never did play in the top league. But he did score some absolute blinding goals, and he made an average team actually good when he played for Wolves.
Competitive,
Yeah. So I'm going to say Jimenez as well, but I tell you what, Twitter was a minefield, mate. It really was. But I just thought we'd have a little chat, Aden. Thank you for coming on Wandering Wolf, mate.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate it, Aden.
It's been great. And and good luck with your last year on your course. And
good luck with your channel, yeah.
Cheers, mate. Much appreciated.
Thanks,
if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. This has been Wandering Wolf. Cheers.